Hey guys, the Firebird is here. It's just me. My brother couldn't be here today because he and Barricade disappeared during the final battle of Transformers and they haven't been seen since. That would actually explain why he hasn't shown up since, I don't know. When was the last time he appeared in one of my videos? Can one of you guys in the comments down below tell me the last time he appeared in one of my videos? I'm actually curious because I don't even know the answer myself. Like, I would like to know. But anyways, so it's that season of the year. There's not that much to talk about. We're still waiting for any drop of new info from the Transformers Netflix TV series. We're still waiting for the Transformers game. The movies, well, we're getting a few new leaks, you know, rumors and stuff here and there, but that's all they are for now. They're leaks and rumors. So we're in that season of the year where we're scavenging for content. If there's any, you know, video topics you guys would like me to do, let me know in the comments down below because I'm actually kind of out of ideas. They don't have to be from the movies, by the way. They can be from Follow Cybertron, they can be from Prime, Online, Animated, you choose. But for this video, I thought it would be fun to look at one of my favorite Transformers toyline, that being the Studio Series toyline. Now, I know there's some people who really don't like the toyline, some people who really do like it. It's pretty mixed apparently, but with the announcement of a few new Studio Series figures, those being Skipjack, Blitzwing, Shatter, and Roadbuster, and the Jeep Bumblebee, I thought it would be fun to take a look at the figures that have yet to be released for the toy line. What I mean by that is that by the rate the Transformers Studio Series toy line is heading, it looks like we're gonna get more or less every single Transformers from the movies made into toys. I thought it would be fun to talk about all of the missing characters, the characters that have yet to get their own Studio Series figures. Now for this video I'm gonna be talking about everyone, more or less. I'm not gonna talk about every single random protoform that appears in the movies, but just some notable names that haven't gotten the Studio Series treatment. Also no Blitzwing, Skipjack, or Sentinel Prime, since those guys already got announced. This list basically consists of characters that haven't yet been announced or revealed. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin. We're gonna move on from movie to movie, okay? So with the 2007 movie, we have the entire Autobot roster already. For the Decepticons, we also have Decepticon roster of 2007, with the exception of Frenzy. But I mean, whatever will we do without Frenzy? Like, he's such a fan favorite character. Like, Studio Series better get on this, or they're gonna be fans rioting. You guys know I'm kidding, right? I'm probably gonna get a lot of people joining my Discord server with names like the Frenzy fandom, just fire, we exist, just like what happened with the Brawn fandom. I should probably really watch my words here. But yeah, 2007, Frenzy is the only one we're missing. For Revenge of the Fallen, we already have Optimus, we have Bumblebee. We are still missing Skids and Mudflap, the twins, and I know we're gonna get them as ice cream trucks or whatever, but I mean, they're regular looks. But I mean, much like Brawn and Frenzy, I don't think there's that many people begging for the twins. We also have Wheelie, and I'll be honestly surprised if we do end up getting Wheelie because he's ridiculously small, even for Studio Series standards. Like, I was genuinely surprised that we got Chromia, Elita 1, and RC as Studio Series figures, but Wheelie is one of those characters that I feel like we're not gonna get. If we do end up getting Frenzy, then yeah, fine, I guess we're getting Wheelie, but for now, I'm like, it's probably not gonna happen. We also have Jolt. Now, Jolt is one of my favorite characters, mostly because his design in the comics do make him look pretty cool, so I hope he gets a Studio Series toy pretty soon. We're also missing the Fallen, and the Fallen was actually a character that many fans predicted was gonna be revealed last year. But sadly, that didn't happen. The Revenge of the Fallen Soundwave is also missing, the one with his, you know, with his satellite vehicle mode, which, as a kid, I remember that Soundwave's design for Revenge of the Fallen was pretty intimidating. Like, I was like, wow, this guy looks dangerous. So Revenge of the Fallen Soundwave was actually one of my favorite designs. With him, we're also missing Ravage, Redman, and Scalpel. I feel like Ravage we're gonna get probably alongside Soundwave. As for Redman and Scalpel, I would say that we could get Redman, but for Scalpel, I will say not likely. We're missing Alice too, and I don't think we're gonna get Alice. It's just a hunch. I'll be genuinely shocked if we get Alice. Next thing you know, a Hasbro representative is watching my video and he's like, this Firebird, this guy thinks so we're not gonna release Alice. Guys, let's play a funny prank on him and make Alice part of the Studio Series toy line. I bet that's gonna happen. But yeah, Alice, it's a no for me. I don't think it's gonna happen. Now, Grindor, I think Grindor is one that's definitely gonna happen. And yes, I know Grindor is basically a small recolor slash remold of Blackout, but Grindor is actually quite bigger than Blackout, so they could just, you know, stretch Blackout, change his color scheme a little, and maybe they could release Grindor with either Frenzy, Ravage, or Alice if they feel like it. So Grindor I think is one that could actually happen. As for the Constructicons, the ones that we're missing, I think we're definitely gonna get. I mean, we're already getting Skipjack, and Skipjack is basically a recolor of Rampage, so yeah. Now, Sideways, let me tell you guys, Sideways, we're definitely gonna get Sideways. I mean, Studio Series knows that the fans have been begging for a decent Sideways figure, and right now, I think that they're happing us up. I wouldn't be surprised if Sideways is the last Studio Series figure toy to ever be released, because he's just that popular, guys. But seriously though, first days out, I'm so gonna get Sideways. Next up, we got the Appliancebots, and I'm gonna say probably not. Not only are they ridiculously small, but they're smaller than the RC Sisters, and the RC Sisters were so small that all 3 of them came in a deluxe class package, so unless they're gonna release all the Appliancebots in one package, I don't see them doing them. Then you also have the issue of them being super small, so yeah, I don't see that happening. Next we got Dark of the Moon. Sentinel Prime already got confirmed. We need a Dark of the Moon Ironhide so we can get his 2 heavy iron weapons. And yes guys, that's what the weapons are called, by the way. And I really do hope we get Ironhide for Dark of the Moon, because the current Ironhide figure is not that good. Like, there are some problems with it. So I feel like they could fix it with the Dark of the Moon Ironhide. And before you go on at me saying that, that's ridiculous, Fire, they wouldn't do that. We got a lockdown figure with extra accessories for the actual lockdown to use. And we got like how many versions of the first movie Bumblebee? So them redoing Ironhide is not too much of a stretch. Dino is a weird one because there are some licensing issues with him. If they manage to get the licensing issues to make some Ferrari toys, I think they could make Dino. Either that, or they could just, you know, get another vehicle mode for Dino, make him look a little different, not so much like the Ferrari he's in Dark of the Moon, which is kind of a shame because in Dark of the Moon, Dino was one of my favorite looking Autobots. Q/Wheeljack is one that we're missing and one that I think is gonna happen. We're also missing the rest of the Wreckers, Roadbuster and Leadfoot. We're also missing Brains and Skids and Mudflap with their, you know, black center vehicle modes. As for Brains... Oh, actually, Brain already got released. My bad. I'm an idiot. I forgot. Oh yeah! Wait, Brains did get released! Oh wait! Oh yeah! Oh my god! William Brains already got released. I forgot about that. I forgot they came along with Shockwave and that random human nobody wanted. Oh my god. Okay, you know, I'm gonna keep this in the video because I think it's a funny screw up and I wanna see how many people write in the comments, "Fire, you're so stupid. Willie's already in the Studio Series toyline," before making it to this part of the video, but damn. Okay, so if William Brains are here, then Redman and Alice are probably gonna make it into the toyline, as sad as that is. Oh, I can't believe I messed up that badly. So yeah, okay, I take it back. William Brains are already here, Skids and Mudflap are probably also gonna make it here, why not? Now, the Decepticons from Dark of the Moon. The Driller is a weird one. He's like this giant Decepticon worm. And when you compare him to Shockwave in the movie, he is massive. Like, I could see them doing a leader class trailer. It would just be the Driller's head with a really long snake-like body. They could always do that, but it will be a little weird and a little, you know, different from what we used to from that Transformers figure. The Driller could happen, but I'm gonna say probably not. A Dark of the Moon Barricade, I don't know. I know that we have a 2007 Barricade, but Dark of the Moon Barricade, there's not that much of a difference between those two, if at all, so I don't see them doing one. Now this is one that I know a lot of people are gonna mention, and that's Debcon. Debcon is that big, you know, 4-legged spider bot. He has a pretty cool vehicle mode, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't mind seeing him in the toy line. For the Dredge, we're missing Hatchet, and we also need a redo of Cranvkase, because the Cranvkase Series 2 is just terrible. Then we have Age of Extinction. So for Age of Extinction, we're missing both Evasion mode, Optimus Prime, and, you know, the regular Age of Extinction Optimus Prime. Now, I'm really hoping for Evasion mode. I'm a sucker for the Transformers with the rust effect going on. Like, I really like that. As for Age of Extinction Optimus, I already mentioned I don't like the Age of Extinction design, so this is, I'm not looking forward to it. We're also missing, Age of Extinction Bumblebee and his Evasion mode, disguise, or High Octane Bumblebee, whatever you wanna call him. I like his High Octane mode, but for his regular mode, it's probably gonna be a recolor Stinger with a different head, let's be honest here. We're missing Age of Extinction Hound, we're also missing Age of Extinction Ratchet. I know there's not much of a difference other than, a few dirt marks here and there, but hey, that hasn't stopped Studio Series before, has it? We're also missing Crosshairs. I guess we could always get a, Age of Extinction Brains. Why not? I could actually see them doing that. And surprisingly enough, we're missing the rest of the Dinobots, Scorn, Slug, and Strafe. Ever since the first wave of Studio Series, we haven't gotten any of the other Dinobots, which is very strange considering that they're sort of really popular, and you would figure that those will be one of the first characters that they, would include into the Studio Series toyline, but surprisingly enough, we haven't seen any of that so far at all. We're also missing Galvatron, which I really like Galvatron's vehicle mode. The robot mode is kind of meh for me, but it will be interesting to see how Studio Series tackles Galvatron. And since Studio Series basically added, the KSI boss and the KSI sentries, we're missing Junk Heap, the two heads, the McLaren Decepticon, and the anti-Aston Martin Decepticon. That's what the TF Wiki calls them, so I'm just gonna roll with it. I mean, it was really unnecessary in my opinion to do the KSI drones, since they're kind of just drones and not really characters themselves. But since they made the KSI bosses, I think by this point it's like, sure, why not? They're probably gonna do them all. As for Lockdown's crew, we already got Lockdown, we got the Shadow Riders. I kinda wanna see a more, movie accurate Shadow Rider. Maybe they can add one of the Steel Jaws in it, because we're missing those guys too. Now we move on to the last night. Of course, we're missing Nemesis Prime, which is probably gonna be a slight remold of Age of Extinction Optimus Prime whenever they get down to doing it. And we're also missing Hard Rod, which is probably gonna be a slight remold of Lockdown. We're also missing the Last Night Hound, the Last Night Crosshairs, the Last Night Squeaks, not that Squeaks. We're missing Daytrade, Topspin / the Bully Bot, which I'm guessing they're gonna do as soon as they, do Dark of the Moon Topspin, since Bully Bot is basically a slight remold and a recolor of Topspin. We're also missing Canopy, but again, he didn't really do anything. Actually, now that I think about it, that hasn't stopped Studio Series from making toys out of characters that never did anything, so we're probably gonna get Canopy. We're missing Bulldog, Trench, and the Lieutenant. We're probably gonna get all of those characters. And so far, the Last Night has the biggest set of characters that haven't been adapted into Studio Series yet. As for the Decepticons, we have my boy, the Last Night Barricade, which I'm really excited for them to do. I really want them to do it like as soon as possible, because the Last Night Barricade is one of my favorite Decepticon designs. We're also missing the Last Night Megatron, we're missing the actual Nitro Zeus, Mohawk, Onslaught, Dreadbot, Berserker, holy crap, basically everyone. We don't have a single Last Night Decepticon, I just realized that. Well, then we also have Dragonstorm and the Guardian Knights, which I'm pretty sure they're just gonna, reuse the Dragonstorm mold from the Last Night toyline. Mark my words, that's what they're gonna do. Then we're missing Quintessa and Infernicus. I want them to do Infernicus, but he's one of those characters that's just, super Bayfi to the point that it's very hard to make a Transformers toy based on it, but I still would like to see them try. As for Quintessa, they could always do what they did with the actual Last Night toyline and just, do a small statue of Quintessa, which, since we got William Brains, I can totally see them doing. But something curious is that the Last Night has the biggest cast of characters missing from the toyline, from the Studio Series toyline. And to end this video, we have the Bumblebee franchise. For the Bumblebee movie, we're missing Cybertron Bumblebee, we're missing Cliff Jumper, Ratchet, RC, Wheeljack, Brawn, Ironhide, pretty much everyone. For the Decepticons, we're still missing Blitzwing, Soundwave, Ravage, Shockwave, and Starscream, and the other Seekers, if they choose to go that route. When Studio Series starts adapting the Bumblebee movie characters, it's gonna be kinda interesting because we don't really know how these guys' vehicle modes look like. So once these characters get made into toys, we will have official confirmation as to how they're supposed to look like when they transform. I'm particularly curious about Soundwave. Is he gonna transform into a radio like he did in G1? Or are they gonna go the whole War for Galvatron style, in which he transforms into this assault vehicle? I'm actually looking forward to that. But yeah guys, these are the total number of characters that are missing from the Transformers Studio Series toy line. The remaining characters that can still be adapted into toys. Now, I skipped a few like in the 2007, Mountain Dew robots and the kitchen bots from Revenge of the Fallen, but I did that because those characters are like, I can see them making toys out of them, but for me it's like, I'm not sure if they will go that route. Probably not. So this number is like the safe number. The characters that are really likely to be turned into Studio Series toys. All the way from Transformers 2007 to the Bumblebee movie. We'll just have to wait and see if my list becomes true. But hey, if any of these characters get announced, I told you so. But anyways guys, that's it for this video. Shoutouts goes to our patrons, Mirage Prime, Ipos Fate, Mario Gordon, Predaking Hunter Plays, Mr. Baby Duke, and the absolute madman himself, Jordan the Great, who donated $100. Thanks for your support guys. Make sure to go check out their channels, links in the description down below, and if you guys want to shout out yourself, all you have to do is donate to my Patreon. By donating to my Patreon, you get quite a few rewards. You can get a shout out to your channel, you can request your own videos, you can collab with me in some of my videos if you choose to. You get a special role on my Discord server. You can also get early access to my videos and stuff like that. There's plenty of rewards to choose from and it's entirely optional. It sounds like a pretty good deal, right? But keep in mind, this is entirely optional since freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Thank you guys for donating, it's much appreciated. So yeah, thanks a lot guys. But anyways guys, this video has gone on for long enough. And I kinda just wanted to do a fun little video talking about, Studio Series and stuff. Because I'm also running out of content, so if you guys have any ideas for any topic you guys would like me to talk about, make sure to let me know in the comments down below and I'll cover it in a future video. Or at least I'll put it for consideration. No promises. You guys know how bad I am at keeping those. But anyways, that's it for this video guys. Let me know which of these characters you guys would like to see be turned into a Studio Series toy. Let me know if there's any characters I missed because I probably missed a few characters. So yeah, that's it for now guys. Like, comment and subscribe and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe guys.